At first, when I came, honestly, I underestimated the program a bit. I was like, after writing BECE, what's the difference between staying home and coming here? But over the few weeks, I've seen there's massive difference. Honestly, the life lessons I'm learning right now. And for me too, I'm shocked.
Self-development is not just a term. Leadership is not just a term. It's individual aspects of you that come together. And when you have them all figured out, then you have built a personality that is capable of leading oneself and also leading others. Alright, so welcome to the FUTECH Kids by the Genius IT Foundation. The FUTECH Kids program is both a regular program organized for young learners in basic school and a special edition for BECE graduates, all right? And the intention of this program is to empower young people to be able to invent a future that is yet to be born. We believe that young people today are the future that we are speaking of, and the quality of information and training that you are given is what would give us a possibility of a bright future. So welcome once again to the FUTECH Kids program, and this particular edition is the 2026 edition of the post-BECE Tech program. And the program is not just to teach you about technology, but we want to build you, the you that would possess the skills, you that would possess the qualities that the world needs. So your mind development, your personality development, your skills, which is supposed to be holistic, is the responsibility of we, the older generation. We have to create the environment for you, empower you, create the platform for you to leverage so that you can make the impact that you are supposed to make. Today we had a special session that is the Leadership Development Series 101. And I'm so excited that we had a very powerful and well-rounded, knowledgeable speaker who was here to talk to us about key aspects of leadership and self-development. We spoke about self-leadership, we spoke about mentioning them, self-awareness, self-leadership, people leadership, and what else? Effective communication. So these are components when it comes to self-development. Self-development is not just a term. Leadership is not just a term. It's individual aspects of you that come together. And when you have them all figured out, then you have built a personality that is capable of leading oneself and also leading others. So today on the panel, we have 4 of our colleagues here. We have the males at my left, and then we have the females on my right. And we're going to discuss briefly what we have learned for the past 2 hours since we had this particular leadership development series. But before we get started, we would like to know our colleagues, their names, and then pick it up from there. So let's start from my right, your name, and then we move on. Yeah.
My name is Felix MFA Felicia.
Let's clap for MFA.
My name is Joy Clenham Ayiboy.
Beautiful. Let's give it up for him.
My name is Innovators Joshua.
Good. Let's clap for Joshua.
My name is Benedict Annan.
Okay, beautiful. So you're going to speak up for me, okay? So the world can hear all that you have to share with them. All right, so let's get started. I want to know from you, I'm going to start from the gentleman on my far left. We want to know from Benedict what his mind was regarding the program that was organized today. Before you went through the program, what was your mindset? What were you expecting before the program actually was in?
I expected that when we are about to start the program, it will focus people's mind on how to build their system engineering and other forms of computer systems, and it will help them to be responsible in their future and be able to have good communication with people.
Beautiful. Let's clap for him. Yeah, done well. Okay, so he had more of a tech-focused expectation for this particular program. Let me hear from Joy. Joy, what was your expectation for this particular leadership development series?
So I expected that we'll be taught and our mind to be focused on improving our leadership skills, having the courage to stand bold, having the confidence to speak, and helping to lead people by first leading ourselves.
Beautiful. All right. So let's hear from you. Have you had any experience in the past that you feel this particular lecture has addressed? Any challenge or breakthroughs in leadership from when you were back in school?
Yes, I think when I was back in school, I was given the opportunity to be a leader, a class prefect. And I think from a young age growing up, if I'm among my friends, I can be cool, I can be calm, I can relate with people. But when maybe you have a program or something and I'm to stand in front of that same people, the vibe changes. I become timid. I wasn't a very outgoing person. I was in my own shell, but this program, this session has really taught me to come out of my shell and express myself the way I want people to understand me.
Oh, good. That's great. Let's clap for her. And today she's on the panel speaking. You can see how she has crossed the leg. The confidence is boosted, right? Okay. So Joshua, let's hear from you. What's one key thing that you have picked from this lecture today?
Today I learned about some of the skills that we will need to build our leadership qualities to be able to lead more effectively, which also includes our communication.
So now we're going to talk about key moments during the lecture, key moments that were your spark moments. Okay, what did Madam talk about that actually sparked something in you? You know, I always say, education must be transformative, and for transformation to take place, then there has to be something that would get to you, that will stay with you, okay, in the long run. You can sit in 2 hours of a lecture and still have nothing change about you, but that spark moment is very key. Or you say, oh, okay, this is what I want to hear. I didn't know this existed, you know. So what moment have you had, a spark moment during the lecture that you think worked for you? We'll start from my right and then we'll go through each of you to share that with us.
Okay, so I think my spark moment was when she defined leadership. That's what I wanted to focus on this program, because I'd heard so many people define leadership in so many different aspects. And when she was there, I was really glad when she said we are not coming to do any dictionary explanation. She leveled it down to our understanding, and I really appreciate her for that. She said leadership starts from within you. And it's true, you can't be lazy and expect to lead people and like expect their output to be the output of people who are hardworking. Definitely you have to work on yourself first, because they say leadership by example. Her explanation of leadership really embodied that phrase, leadership by example. So that was my spark moment when she was giving the leadership session.
Beautiful. Let's clap for her. Okay, so let's hear from Joy, your spark moment.
My spark moment was when we defined leadership, and I learned personally that leadership doesn't mean you stand in front of people and command them. It starts from doing things when people are not watching, and you must take up the responsibility. If you want to be a leader, you must take up the responsibility of doing things on your own, not anybody telling you to do whatever you want. You must do, you must do it, you must do it without being told. That's what I learned.
Beautiful. Let's clap for her. So Joy is just trying to say that we need to be proactive, right? We should always act right without being coerced to do the right thing. So it means today, before you leave this place, make sure you make up your mind to be proactive. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? Okay, beautiful. Let's hear from Joshua.
For me, my spark moment was when she described how to be a great leader by raising other people up for you to also be raised up.
Yeah.
And when she said that, I realized that being a leader is more of helping others so that maybe in future they'll also help you in a way.
Okay. Let's clap for him. So he's mainly saying that you should lead by example, right? So you mentor, you lead by empowering people. And the more you do that, the more you are building a strong foundation. People who can also support your vision whilst you are growing up or climbing the success ladder. Beautiful. All right, so that's the few key moments that our colleagues have registered and are willing to work on going forward. But before we conclude the session, I want to hear from them again what they will be doing from here. So leaving this place now, what are your action points? What will you be doing when you leave this place? Okay, you don't want to live here and still remain the same. Your parents at home should see a change in your attitude, a change in your behavior. And these things are not things you wish in mind. They are things that you do to show that there is a change happening. They are things you actually exhibit for people to see that this young lady, this young man is getting more matured, okay? Like the saying always goes, maturity is not in age, maturity is in your actions, taking responsibility, okay? So a young man who is taking care of the siblings at the age of 15 could become more mature than an adult who is 30 years and has never been responsible once. So I want to hear from us again what you would be doing going forward from here. Let's start from George and let's see what others have for us. Yeah.
So from today onwards to forever, I will put up the habit of doing things without being told. When I see that maybe this thing over here is not right, I'll correct it before anybody comes to see it. Yes.
Oh, beautiful. Let's clap for him. Let me see my hands. All of you here who will follow her footsteps. Okay, beautiful. So now when I come to class and then the place is dirty, I'm like, okay, you are all not proactive. Okay, so always look around yourself, see what should be done, and take the initiative to do it. Do you understand that? Okay, let's hear from Joshua what his next steps are going to be.
From what Madam spoke about, she defined leadership as doing the right thing, even when nobody is there.
Just watching. Yeah.
So going forward, I would like to incorporate that in what I do to do the right thing, even when nobody is watching.
Beautiful. Let me see my hands. Those who like to do things right, even if no one is watching. Let me see. Let me see. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Okay, let's hear from MFA, her action points going forward.
Okay, my action point would be to embody who she said a leader is. A leader is someone who works on themselves before actually leads a person. A leader leads him or herself before leading a person. So all the qualities I want to see in the people I'm leading, I'd first work on myself and make sure those things can be seen through me before wanting them to be seen through other people, because this session has really motivated me to really go home and think about that phrase, leadership by example.
Beautiful. Let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Okay, so Benedict, let's hear from you also, your action point.
Okay, my action point is to train more people about IT and technology so that they will be able to build more websites and create other artificial intelligence so that it may help to develop the world.
Beautiful, beautiful. Let's clap for all of them. They've done very well. So, finally, we want to hear you send a word out there to your colleague young people. Okay, you have juniors who are in basic school also, and here you are getting impacted with knowledge. Okay, information that is supposed to build you and give you some more form of competitive advantage. Okay, we want to hear from you. What do you have for the world? What do you want young people like you to know, to do, not to do? So let's start from Benedict.
Okay, I will tell the whole world that they should continue building more websites and they should have more courage so that they may be able to be successful in their future.
So he's encouraging you to do, okay, to keep doing, keep building. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Joshua.
So what I would like everyone to do is to be that kind of leader that will be able to communicate effectively and lead others as well as leading themselves.
Okay, beautiful. Communication, leadership, all right.
I would like to tell every young person out there that we all have leadership skills in us. We just need a little word of knowledge to motivate that leadership spirit in us. So I would like to tell you that you should bring out the best of yourself to become the leader that is in you to become.
Thank you. That's very inspirational. Right. So everyone has an ability to lead. All you need is Word of what? Knowledge. All right, word of knowledge. So let me see if you have received any word of knowledge today. Oh, okay, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, my advice goes, or what I want to tell people of the world is that if this program still lasts, like after we are done and a new one comes, and it's like this for people who are or candidates who have finished writing BEC, they should kindly come and join, because at first when I came, honestly, I underestimated the program a bit. I was like, after writing BEC, what's the difference between staying home and coming here? But over the few weeks, I've seen there's massive difference. Honestly, the life lessons I'm learning right now, and for free too. I'm shocked. I'm really going to need them for where I'm going. So I'm going to advise all the kids out there to come and enroll in this program. Honestly, it's a life changing program.
Thank you. Let's clap for them. That's free PR. Okay, so because it is free, she's giving us free PR. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us on this series. All right, so dear audience, we thank you so much for joining us on this panel discussion. This is the FUTECH Kids by the Genius IT Foundation, and we are always here for you. Our objective is very simple: to train young minds, to prepare you for the world that is ahead of you. The world is changing, technology is changing things so fast. We need capable hands, capable minds that can invent, innovate, and build. So thank you so much for joining us. We will see you in the next chapter. Bye.